fucking diva.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Alexus Rebecca. Welcome back to another vlog. It's the first vlog of the new year. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in, getting right with me. Now, I'm actually about to do my hair because I'm tired of this slick back bun. So I'm gonna try, who's texting me? So I'm gonna try to give myself a bob. I want a short bob to about here. And then I may or may not add some highlights because I have some honey blonde hair upstairs that I may or may not use. I'm gonna show you how that in a second, but first I'm gonna wash my hair because I have a lot of product in it, so I'm gonna wash it, get to it. How's y'all January going? Hopefully it's going good. Hopefully we're starting to accomplish some goals we have set. All right, let me wash my hair, then I'm gonna come back and hang out with y'all. I don't know why I'm low-key nervous to cut this, y'all, because I have not cut a bob in a while, but let's just go ahead and get into it. And I want it short, like I want it like right here. Oh. Get into it, yeah. Okay, Miss Bob. Don't ask what I got on, y'all. I'm trying to... Yeah, this is the length I wanted it though. This is definitely the length I wanted it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the back because no one's here to help me, so. I don't know. All right, you can do this, girl. You can do this, girl. Alexus, you aren't taking your time. You're not taking your time. Okay. A little bit shorter. It's still a little longer, right, than this side. This side's a little longer. So I brought a whole body mirror in here because I thought I would be able to see myself. Don't when you put two mirrors back to back, you should be able to see the back of your hair? For whatever reason, it wasn't working. I don't know if physics is not on my side today. So I had to get a little creative and mirror this, mirror my phone to the iPad so that I can see the back of my head. There's the back of my head. So hopefully we make something work. You know what, I'm gonna just cut it and then I'm gonna fix it. I feel like that'll be easier, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Teddy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby. Can y'all believe Teddy has already won? Look at my bestie. I feel like some people are thinking just because he's won that I've had him for a year. We've only had him for 7 months. We got him in March. Because people are like, already? Like he's already won? I feel like they kind of think that we've had him for a year, but that's simply just not true. His birthday is January 15th. Of course, this will be posted after his birthday. But I'm actually making him a homemade cake. Found a recipe on YouTube. So hopefully it's good. It calls for flour, baking powder, baking soda, peanut butter, an egg, honey, applesauce, no sugar added applesauce, and olive oil. So it sounds good. If I was a dog, I think I would like it. And the frosting is just heavy whipping cream. I'm so excited for him to have his first cake. Of course, you can go to the store and get a cake for dogs, but I like making stuff, so I'm gonna make it myself. And I feel like it's much more special that way. Vontae is also bringing him home a steak, so he's gonna have steak for dinner and his little mini cake. I'm gonna try to make it 2 tiers. We'll see. But I don't want to do too much, okay? Because you know his stomach is very sensitive and he be having the runs and so hopefully this cake does not mess with his stomach, and neither does the T-bone steak that he's having later. Oh, okay, let me get to it. Stop, his little cake came out so cute. After Vontae makes his steak, he can eat this for dessert. And it's so cute. And it tastes good, I tasted it. Well, I won't say good, but it tastes like a dog cake. For his dessert, he's getting a nice little steak. Vontae chefed it up for him. Some broccoli and rice. You don't even know what you about to get. You don't even know you're in for a treat, little buddy. Little buddy. He also got some new toys. He got a little tug of war thing. We gotta teach him how to play with this. He's not really sure how to play with that yet. And a new ball. Go get it. Teddy. Stop, this looks better than my dinner tonight. So patient, him's such a good boy. Okay, you can eat now. So now I have something to keep me busy for the next few days. I'm so excited for the arrival of my new furniture. It's in the garage. Ooh, this came today. It just came today. Hey, excuse me. It just came today. It is from Valencia Theater Seating, and it is a leather sofa for my bedroom. Ooh, for my little sunroom. There's a voice in my head that's saying, girl, you know, like, go ahead and open it up right now. And then the other little voice is saying, like, wait till Vontae gets home. But y'all know I'm impatient and I want to see what it looks like. Obviously I can't carry this up to my bedroom by myself, but I just want to see what it looks like. I want to do an unboxing. Not a little sneak peek, but I love the color. It's so soft, so I'm very excited to get it upstairs. But for this one, we have to be patient and wait for Vontae to get home because I would love to try, but I'm not that silly, okay? Some things, no. Okay, so Vontae comes home and we go to lift the couch and he immediately is like, put it down right now. It was way too heavy for me and him. He has to have a friend come over and that was a job for 2 grown men because this sofa is very heavy, very quality. So Valencia theater seating, y'all are onto something. This is no light feather couch. This is a good quality couch and I can appreciate it. So this is the Valencia Jasper leather contemporary sofa. I'm so grateful that they sent it over. It was time to get my bedroom together and I needed something really bad for this extra sitting room I have here. So this couch is going to be perfect. It's fully upholstered with 100% Italian Napa leather for a really sophisticated look and feel. I feel like the sofa definitely elevates the bedroom and I love that it's stylish but it's also really durable. So I think it's important to have furniture pieces that look good but you know they're gonna last you a really long time. This couch is giving at least 8 to 10 years. If you take care of it, it's definitely gonna last me a long time. The cushions are really soft. They're filled with a blend of foam, feathers, and fiber. It's just giving cozy and inviting, and it's gonna bring my space together. I'm gonna go out tomorrow and get some artwork to pull it all together, but the couch is the main character. All right, so we're gonna try to find some artwork. I think I wanna do artwork. I was thinking mirrors behind that couch, but I think I just want a pretty little picture, and nothing is gonna make sense yet because I didn't finish my actual bedroom yet. So I'm basing the artwork and stuff off of the colors that I'm gonna have in my bedroom once that is complete. So we'll see. We're going to Home Goods and At Home. Hopefully I can find something. Let's get to it. Look what I found. This is actually so nice. And it's framed. It comes in this nice frame. I could never fit it in my cart. It's another one. I don't like the flower. It doesn't work for me. And it's a good price. It's $150. $150. I love how empty the stores are again. The last time I came shopping, it was around the holidays and the Home Goods and TJ Maxx were a mess. These are so cute. Stop. This pretty blue. They're so comfortable. Why is it always such a workout to look through the rugs? Like, Jesus. I don't know, I'm not really feeling these. This is cool. This is like textured. Wow, that is cool. Now that's art. Shit. That's cool. Interesting. I don't know, I'm just not much of a flower girl. Like, wait, because these are actually perfect, but I'm so sad there's only 2 of them. Everyone knows you need 3 panels. And this is the palette, like the color palette of my room. And then it has like the perfect colors. I'm just so sad. And they're only $40. But I need a 3rd one. Don't you think? I would need 3 of these. I might get them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, my road rage is on like 10 today. I gotta chill out. So I ended up getting the 2 paintings from Home Goods. I'm gonna try another Home Goods to see if I can find a third one just like it. Crossing my fingers. I'm feeling lucky today. It will be like a needle in a haystack. I'm gonna try the one in Sandy Springs. Thank you, God, for creating something such as delicious as water. Ooh, be so good. Be so fucking good. Do y'all think I'll be able to find the third painting? If you said no, you a hater. You're being a hater right now. Like, let's not. I heard Ariana Grande got a new song out. You know that's my bitch. I know that ain't what I think it is. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not walking. Found it. Period. Don't we just love a successful shopping day? You come out, you get exactly what you need. And I got a throw for the couch. That is so cute. It goes so well with the make sure I don't hit this FedEx truck. It goes so well with the painting. I'm gonna show y'all when I get home. Throw I got to tie everything together. It's so cute. I love it. Like, it just goes so nice. The colors go so good. So I just spent the last 30 minutes cutting up my salad for the next few days. It has red onions, apple, kale, broccoli slaw, baby spinach, and a green pepper in it. I swear it's so good. Got the recipe from my mom. She makes this salad all the time. She lives by it. She's lost so much weight by just eating her salad every day. Oh, I forgot. I top it with strawberries and then I eat it with some Italian dressing. It's so filling and you get your serving of veggies easily. It was a salad that I was eating on my cleanse. I'm so sad. I was supposed to put up a whole, don't you know? I've just been going through it. I vlogged my whole 10 days of that 10-day smoothie because I wanted to share it with you guys. Like, losing 10 pounds, 10 days. Like, I vlogged the whole thing and I go to check my memory card. I don't know why this happens sometimes. Literally, the footage is missing. It's the craziest thing, and this is not the first time this has happened. So I'm just like, instead of being mad about it, I'm just gonna keep pushing. There's literally nothing you can do about it. But anyway, that's the salad I was eating that whole 10 days, and it kept me together. It kept me right.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Don't hide away from me.
I love it, and I'm so glad how everything turned out. The only thing I'm gonna add is probably area rug right here. I was thinking a coffee table, but we'll see. It needs to be a small one if I add one. Not the bob being super short-lived. It's the next day. Woke up, washed my hair, had to get myself together, did a little bit of shopping. I have something I wanna try with you guys for lunch. I got some new nails in the mail. So I'm gonna soak these ones off and then do a fresh set. I think I'm gonna do the short French ones. These are the nicest press-on nails I have found thus far. They're called BT Art Box nails. And I'm gonna link them actually in my storefront. Because if you're a press-on girly, they have all different types of designs and they're good, like sturdy. Some of them are flimsy. I've come across like flimsy ones, and these are just, I like them. They're that girl. So I'm about to do my nails. I also wanted to share this. This is a content creator's dream, okay? It arrived at my door randomly. And I was like, who sent me a freaking camera? And I really had no idea who sent. I was like, who sent this? I asked my boyfriend, I asked my parents, no one. And then I realized it was my old manager who sent me. We'll go into detail about this because this is so cute. Such a good piece of equipment for someone who's trying to start vlogging. Speaking of my old manager, I have to do a quick story time. I have to. It's just my duty. So basically, I'm going into 2024 with zero management. I had to leave my old manager behind. We had to part ways. And it's sad because like, it didn't even have to be that way. But basically, let me give you guys the whole story. Basically, it was funny business going on and I don't like that shit. Okay, so the first time I realized there was I always had this feeling that there was funny business going on about like my payments and the way things were being paid out. And it was always such an annoying thing to me. I could not stand how my payments would always be so late. I had like problems with being CC'd in emails, and that was always the biggest thing. Like, bro, all I ask is that you CC me in everything that has to do with bill payment, like just anything that has to do with money, about the campaign briefs, about contracts. I wanna see everything. When you're letting someone else take over basically your emails and you're letting them negotiate brand deals for you and things like that, it's very important that you are able to see everything because people can be dishonest and it can be very easy to be taken advantage of. So basically this is like a story time for my content creators. I know not everyone that watches me is a content creator but this is for people who like kind of want to get into the business. And you know, I've been in this shit for 3 years now, so I have some wisdom that I can pass along, so I just have to tell y'all. So basically, yeah, that was always a problem. It was always very fishy to me, and I really couldn't stand it. So it was maybe like 6 months into last year, 6 or 7 months, like maybe July or August, when I was finally like, you know what, I'm kind of gonna do my own thing here. Like you can still like pitch me and do things like get me PR and stuff, but when it comes to like brand deals, I think I'm gonna take a step back. I just didn't like the way that money was handled on their end. So, but I still decided to do like some business with them, like New York Fashion Week, for example. She was able to set that up for me and stuff. But as far as like actual brand deals and stuff, there was nothing going on. Fast forward to coming up on the new year, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna give them another shot, like actually getting me brand deals and stuff for 2024, so I can go into 2024 with a clean slate. I'm gonna work with them again on that level, and everything's gonna be good, until God was like, pause. That scared the shit out of me. God was like, pause. No, you're not. It's so crazy. Another girl that used to be managed by her that I know well, she put out like a girl chat video. And I hadn't seen her videos on YouTube in a while, and I was just scrolling, and out of nowhere I was like, oh, let me just watch this girl chat. This is cute. Like, I don't have nothing else to do. Let me watch the girl chat. Thank God I decided to pull up that girl chat, because in her video she was talking about like her old management and how they basically stole money from her and her payments were always late and this and that. And I was like, first of all, I know your old management is literally my current like management situation, and two, that sounds very familiar. The late payments, the weird when you ask about it, it's like, oh, they didn't pay out yet, blah blah blah. I was like, this is not a coincidence. This is a sign. This is a sign to really get away from that management. Like, I'm not saying that it was terrible. Like I said, they did a lot of nice things for me. This camera, for example, is so nice. That was just like a Christmas gift thing. But once it comes to money, I feel like money, because in the end of the day, this is my full-time gig. So if the money is funny, and I know you be messing with people's money, and I know for a fact that you've done that with me, then we just have to cut ties. We have to go our separate ways. And I know it's a fact. This is the first time I knew something was really going on. Like I mentioned, I always like to be CC'd in things. Like I would pester them like, yo, CC me in everything. I don't care if it's annoying. It takes 2 seconds to CC me on an email. So basically there was this brand that hadn't paid out yet. She's like, oh, it's late, they haven't paid yet. So I'm like, okay, CC me and reach out to their billing department and see when we can expect this payment. Like, I don't have time. And that's the other thing, I was always on top of my shit. Like, I know when every single brand is supposed to pay me, it's written down. Who doesn't keep track of things like this? Like, who doesn't keep track? And the fact that it was like on there and it was so like nonchalant and like, no, they haven't paid out, that pissed me off. Because someone who's representing me and someone who cares about my money as much as I care about my money, you're gonna be on it. As much as those brands expect the content to be on point, like on the date that content is due, they're gonna follow up and be like, hey, is the content gonna be ready this day? Hey, if it's late, God forbid the shit's late, because they will email you every day until you submit that content. So I like to keep that same energy when it's time for the brand to pay me. Hey, this payment needs to be on time. And it was always like kind of like nonchalant on their end, to the point where I wanted to be the one like reaching out to these brands like, yo, like, where is my money? Obviously in a respectful email, professional tone. But yeah, it was always so nonchalant. I hated that about them. So basically one day I told her, email this brand, email their billing department, CC me, ask them when we can expect payment for this invoice. So she did just that. She CC'd me on the email, and then they responded and CC'd me so I could see the message. They were like, hey, the payment for this invoice went out on yada yada date. That date was like 3 weeks prior. And then there was more in the message that said, I think it was basically like they had used that payment to pay another creator. And then they said when they pay out another payment, basically they would pay me. Basically, they used my payment to pay someone else. That pissed me the fuck off. I give it a minute and then I see that the email is deleted. Girl, I picked up my phone so fast and called her like, you gotta be quicker than that, baby. Like, why did you just delete that email? That pissed me off. I called her like, yo, why did you just delete that? I seen that message. And good thing I was quick and I was just on my phone and I happened to see the email, because it would have been deleted. And then what happens if I would never have saw it? Like, she could have made up anything like, oh no, they still haven't paid. It's gonna be another 3 weeks. You get what I'm saying? So it was things like that where the creator that made this video, her experiences aligned with mine. So I was like, oh yeah, she's done. She's done in my book. And like I said, that's one example that I know for sure it happened, that the money was being played with. But I'm sure there was other times where my money had paid out, and it was basically like she was robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, I would get a payment, but she would owe someone else the money, so she'd have to pay them my payment, and now she owes me a payment, and the next payment that came in for the next creator, she would have to take that payment and pay me, and now everyone's stuff is just messed up. And it's unfortunate. You know, obviously she couldn't get the money thing together, but that has nothing to do with me as a creator. If I do my work and I get paid on time from a brand, I expect to be paid on time from someone who's dealing with my money. But yeah, I just had to let you guys know, for any upcoming content creators or people who are looking into management and stuff, always watch. Go with your gut, because I had this gut instinct a while ago, but it took that confirmation to see that she was literally doing that to someone else for me to finally be like, okay, like, this is what you think it is. So go with your gut. Always remember to be visible on emails when it comes to when your management is pitching you and talking about deals and how much you're getting. It's so easy to get cut out of a deal if you just let them handle everything. People aren't honest. Like, when it comes to money, we've been knowing this for years. People will steal your damn money and not think nothing of it. So it's unfortunate. You know, I trusted another Black woman. I was like, okay, she's another Black woman, you know, and she just ended up being dishonest with the payments, and that just sucks. I know you're watching. Like, don't try to send me no cease and desist, bitch, because she be trying to do that too. Like, if I'm on here telling the truth and it's like what I went through in my life, like, you can't send me no cease and desist. She did that to a few people. And I know you're watching and you know it's true. And I'm very disappointed in you. Don't try to call my phone. You know, once someone fucks up And they know what they did. I'm good on cut. And I always talk about this in my girl chats. We don't even have to talk ever again. Like I said, she did do nice things for me. She was my first management. I was very new in the game. Now I'm just learning more. And that's just what it takes when you're new to something. I was new on YouTube, new social media influencer, new to make it a business. So you're gonna bump your head, you're gonna make mistakes. It's all part of the game.
Agencies play games with your payments. In other words, because they're the ones collecting the payment, you are relying on them to be honest about whether a project has been paid or not. So very often they will say, oh yeah, the brand hasn't paid yet, so that's why it's late. When actually the brand paid months ago and the agency just hasn't passed the money on to you. And, you know, in my case, I was signed to an agency from like mid 2019 to mid 2020. And prior to signing with this agency, I obviously handled all of my campaign invoicing myself. And I had like a 90 to 95% on time payment rate. So, you know, obviously brands do pay late sometimes. That's not going to deny that that happens. But my personal track record across, by that point, probably, I don't know, close to 100 campaigns, is that for the most part, brands actually do pay on time, especially if you yourself are timely in invoicing and all of that stuff. Once I signed with this agency, the average campaign was paid 60 to 90 days late. So not just net 60, net 90. I'm talking about whatever the payment term was, then it took another 60 to 90 days. And, you know, the agency wanted to make it seem like this was normal, like, oh, brands pay late. But it's like, well, if I had never negotiated my own deals, I would believe that. But because I had already done like over 100 deals, I knew that this was not normal. And unfortunately, that is extremely, extremely common. So just as an example, right? There's this creator that I'm friendly with. Let's call them M. And I saw that M had posted on their TikTok, and it was one of those like close friends only videos. And basically they were complaining about how brands are always paying late and this and that. And so I reached out to M and I was like, hey, just so you know, like from my experience, it's not really that brands pay late, but that agencies are playing games with your money. And so M and I had actually both done a campaign together. And so I was like, hey, by the way, that particular campaign that we both did, have you been paid for that yet? And M said, no, my agency said that the brand hasn't paid yet. And I told M, no, the brand not only paid on time, they paid early. So for 2 months, I had been paid, but the agency was hanging on to M's payment, pretending that the brand hadn't paid them yet. And so that's a perfect example of what happens. And, you know, unfortunately, there's like no transparency, and you feel so vulnerable as a creator because like there's so little that you can do.
New beginnings. I hope whoever I decide to sign with next will take me to different heights, different levels, different brand deals, different stuff. So it was a fun run. And I wasn't even gonna say anything until I found out she was gossiping about me to other talent. So I was like, oh, you like to gossip? You like to gossip, so do I. So do I now. But anyway, I hope that message reached the right people. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm about to do my nails. I'm gonna have some lunch. Oh, look what I picked up. Look what I picked up from a Sprouts earlier. So I'm trying this low carb thing. Because you know, my addiction is like rice, pasta. Like I will eat rice every single day. So I'm trying to kind of curve that and find different alternatives. I'm just not a cauliflower rice girl. Like I need to find a good alternative for rice. If you guys have anything for me, please let me know. I may have found a noodle alternative. We're gonna try these for lunch. They're called Miracle Noodles, and they're plant-based noodles. So I'm gonna try these and see how good they are. They're 6 grams of net carbs, 40 calories per serving. This whole pack is 80 calories, and it has 6 net carbs per serving. And then these are actually even better. These are just the spaghetti ones. This has 1 net carb and then 5 calories per serving. So this whole thing is 10 freaking calories. It's giving too good to be true. It's giving too good to be good. So we'll see. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys about this freaking camera. Like this camera is so fire. So it's basically like a little vlog camera. You can turn it on. I know, crazy. It has a little screen that flips forward. It films in 4K. I want to say the quality is actually really good. This is the quality. I'm gonna insert a little video. The quality is good and it's a much wider lens than my Sony. So I think she's gonna be my girl. I think she's definitely gonna be my girl moving forward, because even I've been vlogging for a long time, but I still get a little shy when I pull out my big ass vlog camera in the store and in public. Like sometimes it's just like, and it looks like the total for this was how much was this? $400. It's $400 opposed to a big vlog camera that's like, I think the Sony is like $600 or $700. So if you're like, for my content creators, this is just a segment for you guys. If you're looking for something that's cute, can fit in your pocket, can fit in your bag, and you want to just keep it cute and discreet when you're trying to be out in public and do your content, this is a good price point, because there's another camera like this that's at a higher price point. I think it's like $600 for that one that I had my eye on, and I'm just glad this one was a gift. Thank you. No, thank you for that. But anyway. Okay, so I was gonna do my nails, but I'm gonna eat and then do my nails. But I'm more interested in trying these noodles. Okay, so the instructions are simple. Mix the noodles and sauce in the frying pan. Heat for 5 minutes on medium and enjoy. Okay. Oh. So it's the sauce separately from the noodles. Okay, I mean, they look like noodles. They feel like noodles. I don't know if I'm gonna like this sauce, but because the sauce. Okay, so they smell good. They look good. They're super hot, but I just want to try. They look like a noodle that I cook with when I make it's a Japanese dish. What are they called? Not rice noodles. It's a certain type of noodle that I've cooked with before. It looks just like them. I hope it's good. They're actually pretty good. It's almost, I don't know if the sauce that is making them taste like a little sour. They almost have like a little sour taste to them, but it might be because of the sauce that I added to it, that packet of sauce that came with it. But I actually like the texture. I think it's good. If you were to add some like stir-fried veggies to this, maybe some like shrimp or protein, some chicken, this would actually be a nice little meal. And it's what? And it's hardly any calories. I like them. Y'all, my skin has been so dry these last few days. I think because it was so cold in Atlanta. I'm talking about like 20 degrees. At night it was like 10 degrees. And my skin literally within days started to get super dry. So I started to drink a whole bunch of water. But like visible peeling, like you guys can't really see. But visible peeling, so I'm gonna give myself some skincare tonight. I have to. I don't have any humidifiers in this house because it's usually not dry, but girl, I might have to invest in a few humidifiers during the winter months because, oof, can't have this skin dry now, can we? So I'm gonna wash my face and then we'll do some skincare. We haven't hydrated in a while, so I'm using the Pixie Milky Remedy Mask. I have a few masks, but I needed something that's gonna hydrate me. So this one, coconut milk gel mask, melts into skin to instantly hydrate, soothe, and tone. So this is what I need. I don't need any detoxing masks. I don't need any masks that are gonna dry me out. I need something that is going to hydrate. Ooh. Oh my God, it's burning a little bit. Why does everything have to... Sometimes a little tingle feels good, don't get me wrong. But I feel like 80% of the products I have, as soon as I put it on, it burns a little bit. Sometimes I don't want to be burned. Sometimes I just want to be hydrated. Like, it feels good, but sometimes you don't want that sensation all the time. I forgot this one, like, tingles your face as well. I'm just a girl in the world. I'm just a girl. Wine and self-care, girl. I'm just a girl, okay? And you know it's real because I brought my steamer out. I haven't used my steamer. Hopefully it still works. This used to be my jam. Press the button. If it's broke, I'ma cry. Because I have not used it. When I say I have not used this since I moved here, it's been like has it been over a year since I used my steamer? Please. I hear it starting. Okay, I'm gonna let it heat up. Hopefully it works. I cleaned it out and everything. I cleaned it. We got steam, y'all. It's not broken. It feels so good. You know what term I'm gonna start taking offense to? Because I was talking to 2 different people that I love this week. And you know what they said to me? We were just having a regular conversation about something. And they gonna say, don't let nobody hear you say that. I am 100% taking offense to that. I'm gonna tell y'all both scenarios. So the first scenario, I was with Vontae, we were watching football. And it was the post-game show, and there was these people talking, and one of the people was Michael Strahan. If you watch sports, if you watch football with your dad or boyfriend, or just watch sports in general, you'll know who this guy is. He has a gap in his tooth, right? I'm gonna insert a picture. This guy. So I was like, oh yeah, Michael Strahan. The movie The Blind Side was filmed after him, like it was portrayed of his life. The movie The Blind Side with the white woman, I'm sorry, not the white woman, Sandra Bullock. Put some respect on her name. She's a great actress. Sandra Bullock. And there was a football player, you know, she adopted a football player. He became like in the NFL. He was great. Whatever. This whole time, I'm thinking that character that she took in was Michael Strahan. And I said that out loud to Vontae. I was like, yeah, I like the movie The Blind Side. Have you seen it? Blah, blah, blah. It's such a good movie. He was like, that movie is not based off of Michael Strahan. And I was like, because one thing about me, you can't tell me nothing. If I know something, I was like, yes, it is. I was like, the movie is based off of him. Absolutely, it is. And one thing, I will argue you down. I'll be like, yes, it is. Like, you don't know nothing. So he was like, you want to bet? And I was like, no, I don't want to bet because I'm not. Like, I'm sure, but I'm not sure. So I go to Google. Tell me why it's based off of this man here. And he was like, it's okay, babe. Just don't let nobody hear you say that. And I'm like, okay, I'm sure other people may have thought this. Okay, the scenario, like 2 days later, I'm talking to my sisters on the phone, and we're talking about traveling, and my sister's going on a trip, and she pulled up a map. We're just chatting and chatting. And she's like scanning through this map, and I'm like, hold on, zoom into that map. Because she's sharing her screen or whatever. I'm like, zoom in on that map. So she zooms in on North America. She zooms in, and I'm like, you mean to tell me this whole time North America in some way is connected to South America? You mean to tell me these 2 continents are connected? I had no, when I tell you, mind blown. My geography teachers back in high school would never tell me. I didn't have geography in college. And that's something, if you don't know about high school or college, it's just like you don't know until you know. I had no idea that you can get from freaking Brazil to North America if you wanted. Like, you can take like a pathway and get up to... I didn't know what they said because it was both my sisters on FaceTime. You know what they said? That was like, don't let nobody hear you say that. And I'm like, okay, guys, like, I get it that I might be a little out there sometimes. Like, things might, or things that I should know. Being an intelligent woman, you know, have a college degree. I can sit down and have a very intellectual conversation with you. But there are some things that I'd be like, goddamn mind blown over every single day. When I tell you every single day I learn something new. And I'm not scared to like share that with you guys because I swear to God, there's someone out there watching right now. Of course, some people know, but there's someone out there right now who did not know North America was connected to South America. Like, there's someone who did not know that. I will die on this hill. So I just say all that to say, I'm not scared to learn something new, something that I should already know, something that everyone else already knows. I'm not scared to be like, oh, or admit, like, I really did not know that. Like, what is this, a fucking game of Jeopardy? Like, are you winning because you know more than me? About, like, simple facts about the world and stuff? Like, goddamn. Fucking Jeopardy? I'm about to end this vlog because I've done enough talking. Right after I finish my skincare, I'm out of here. I gotta post this vlog for y'all. I just know I'm gonna lose a few lashes. A few of my lashes will not make it to see tomorrow. Okay, the mask felt lovely. Now I'm gonna use a hydrating toner. Glow Recipe. Love this toner. I need everything hydration. Like, I need to be drenched. Like, my skin needs to just be like... I need my skin to just... Dr. Dennis Gross Fill and Repair Serum. This is another product that is really good, but for whatever reason, it has a burning sensation. Because it's like a plumping... Like, I like it, but girl. And then to seal everything in, I'm going to try this new product from Caudalie. I usually love all Caudalie products. And this is just called The Cream. Apply morning and evening to face and neck, either by itself or after your serum. I just put the serum on. This looks like a heavy, thick cream. It smells nice and gentle. I'm gonna just use what's on here. We like to not waste product around here. Ooh, nice and thick. Yep, that's exactly what I needed. This is gonna restore my moisture for sure. Oh, hell yeah. Can't be walking around looking dry. Like, I was just peeling. I'm like, what the hell? That's not even like my skin. But once again, I chalk it up to the weather. It's wintertime. You're going to be dry. So I'm like, ooh. I had to get my skin together, get my glow on. Get your glow on, girl.